Hey guys, welcome, welcome.
How you doing, Bunmi? This is Terrell.
Hey Terrell, glad to see you on the call tonight. Did you dial in or are you on video side?
Yeah, I'm on the video side. I just have my camera turned off.
Okay. Glad to have you on. Hey Joanne, welcome. Hey Cassandra, welcome. Hello Yanni. Hey Roxanne Thomas. Welcome Dorcas.
Hey, Bunmi, Cass Millions is here.
Welcome Cast Millions.
Thank you.
Hey Dorcas. We got people joining in. So glad to have all of you guys. Y'all know what we say, grab a piece of paper, because of what reason?
The paper never forgets.
One person knows. I think everybody else is just muted out, that's all. All right, guys, we'll be getting started in about 2 minutes. Hey, Tarvis.
Hey, I'm on Tarvis. Hey, Cash.
Hey, we got Ronnie.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Ronnie. Can you hear me, Ronnie? You may be muted out.
Oh, hey, can y'all hear me?
Hey, Tarvis, I can hear you now. All right, guys, one more minute, and then we're going to get the show on the road.
Hello, ladies. Good afternoon. Good evening.
Hi, Tarvis.
Hey,
Great
hey.
evening, Tarvis. How are ya?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Blessed as always.
I know that's
Blessing can't be stressed.
yes, indeed.
If I am, then I'm like all the rest.
That's right.
All right, it is 1 after, so we're going to get started. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, hello, everybody.
Loud and clear.
Mr. Keck, how you doing there, sir?
I'm doing great, fantastic, and wonderful, all rolled up into one. Getting better day by day.
Daryl, why does your thing say Ayabumi more?
I don't know, I'm on my computer.
Okay, well, it don't matter. All right, guys, we're going to get this party started. So good evening, everyone, and welcome to our big group team call, of which some of you all know we've been doing this call for years and years and years, every single Sunday, come rain or shine, Christmas, New Year's Eve, it doesn't matter. We are here on Sundays, and I appreciate my partner, Dr. Daryl, for making that commitment with me to the team, because it's very important to get people plugged in. So we do these calls on Sundays to help you increase your skill set, to help you with Q&A, with recognition, and things such as that. And so, couple of announcements. I wrote some things down.
Before you start, Bunmi, I just realized why your name is up there. You used my computer and you logged in on your website with my computer last week. Okay.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right, guys, first order of business. Now, I don't know if the men want to do this, but you can do a version of it. Get your bling t-shirts. Men, you can get your t-shirts, the Lower Life t-shirts. Just you might not want rhinestones on it. But you all saw the post that I made the other day. I wore my t-shirt this weekend 2 days in a row, and I actually bought 4 shirts from what's her name? Yvette Dixon Murtha. And so they work. I was going into my granddaughter's birthday party yesterday, and I was like, oh, I better take some tea with me. My daughter was like, who's going to buy tea at the birthday party? I'm like, you'll see. And wouldn't you know it, because I had my t-shirt on, somebody said, what's that t-shirt about? Tell me about that. And I sold 4 packages of tea. So please make sure, it's a great prospecting tool. If you're out and about, maybe you don't have your prospecting cards, maybe you do, maybe you don't, but wear your t-shirts. Summer's here, you're going to be out and about more. You're going to picnics and cookouts and all that. I'm telling y'all, the t-shirt will get you business. So make sure when you have your drop 5 pounds in 5 days, ask me how shirt on, make sure that you got some tea on hand so you can get that hand-to-hand right now money. How many of you all out there, you can just kind of wave your hand, will be ordering a t-shirt? Okay, wonderful. Awesome. So in the group yesterday, I put out a post about the t-shirts. So follow the thread, there's a couple of them, and you'll see Yvette's phone number. It's a 203 number. There was another lady who was posting saying, hey, check your inbox to people. I don't know her work. And Yvette is where I got my shirts from. She's really working the business, so you definitely want to get your t-shirts from Yvette. All right, next order of business. Let's talk about Charlotte, North Carolina. Now, Cassandra, I need your help on this. We build our businesses from event to event. Now, in Laura Life, we have not had any events since we've been rebranded to Laura Life. But Dr. Darrell and I said it is time to change all of that. We put out some posts saying, hey, we want to get on the road. We want to come to your city and to your town. And to be honest, I was surprised because we didn't have very many responses, but we did have a few. And so I want Cassandra to talk about the importance of building from event to event and the differences made in you, because I know you have in more than just Laura Life, but just talk generically about what that really means and why, because we want people to travel to Charlotte, North Carolina for this upcoming event in June.
Well, it is very important. Actually, to sum it up in one phrase, we need to become a Don King. That was Don King's job, to promote, and he got famous with his promotion. This is how we got to act, like we're Don King, like our only mission in life is to get people to that event. And yes, I've been hearing for years that you build your business from event to event. And quite honestly, for years, I just didn't believe it. I was like, yeah. And events is just a way to make you spend your money. Yeah, you make it, you spending it, traveling all over the place on these events. But guys, I've been doing it this past year, and I'm telling you, I have seen a big change in my business, not only the growth as far as recruiting people, but growth in myself. I mean, because the way that I've been promoting for the business has helped me for the events, has helped me to grow and understand what it really takes to get people a substantial amount of guests at an event. You gotta work hard, you gotta invite a whole lot of people just to get a few. and you got to keep on reminding them. And, you know, all the way up to the event, you got to stay in contact with even the ones that tell you yes. Because like we always say, typically only 1 out of every 3 that actually say they will be there actually shows up. And sometimes it's even less than that. But if you are constantly inviting, and promoting your event, then, you know, your chances are better at having guests at the event. You figure out how many you want, and then you go 3 to 4 times that amount of people to tell you yes, which might be 10 times that amount that you have to actually talk to and tell about it. And you got to promote more than one way. You know, you can't just call people and, well, I called them and told them about it. You got to make phone calls. You got to put out text messages, emails. You got to make videos. You got to put out posts. You got to advertise in so many different ways, postcards, flyers, ads, like you were talking about Craigslist ads. I mean, it's so many ways to promote, and you got to use all of them. I remember you saying a while back that you got to go fishing in more than one pond, and that's what it means. You got to promote in more than one way. Just one way is not going to get it. And that's funny because I just did a YouTube video about it today, which is taking hours to upload. But yeah, is there anything else you wanted me to say, Boom?
Well, thank you. No, that was a lot of value that you added. And so with that said, guys, we are going to have our first Laura Life opportunity for us to come together on June the 7th and the 8th. So the bigger event is going to be the 8th in Charlotte, North Carolina. So you play that Who Do You Know game. You look through your phone for all the 704 area codes. Maybe you create an event on Facebook if you have a business page and you target people in that area. You know, men and women who are entrepreneurs age 35 to 65 who are into weight loss or whatever it may be. And so what I want us to do is to play team. Now listen, in building your business from event to event, leaders travel. I'm just going to tell you, leaders travel to events. It's just what they do. They do it because they want to open up outlets in the area. They do it because they want to be an example to their team. They do it because they have invited people and they want to be there to meet their guests. So, and they do it to rally their team. So if there is an event in Charlotte and you are in Baltimore, a leader would say, hey, come on, guys, let's rent a car. Let's take a road trip. Let's get a van. Let's go down together. We want to be a part of this. You want to get in the energy of the building process of the company as it pre-launches. So, and you want to get your team around that energy as well. If your people and you are home by yourself doing your business in isolation, I'm sorry. It's not going to work like that. You're not going to build anything substantial. Energy is everything, and you got to get around the energy and the spirit of the thing, the spirit of the building, the spirit of putting in place a 6 or 7-figure residual income from the comfort of your own home, but there's money in the streets. So you're not just going to stay in your house. The point of staying from the comfort of your own home is you can make money anywhere, but you want to get out and you want to get involved and you want to get to the meetings and you want to get into the street and when you want to connect with the people. So put on your calendar, and you're going to see us making flyers about posting out flyers. You can post and make your own if you want to. You can share the ones that we have. But I need to know, you don't have to tell me right now, but I want to know who is willing to travel to the event, who has already made a decision that you're going to be there, and who is going to be inviting people. So let me know, because that'll help me with my planning and my training and all of that. So that's what I wanted to say about the Charlotte meeting. Now moving on.
Let me make a comment.
Okay, go ahead. There.
When she was talking about looking on your telephone, a lot of people don't realize if you go to your text on your cell phone and you don't put any particular person down, you go up there and generically where you're looking, you have to put the numbers in. You don't put anything down. You can put 704-980 in an area code, and it will pull up everybody that has that area code on your telephone. A lot of people don't know this. They think they got to go look through all their numbers. The telephone will pull it up for you, everybody with that. It's just, again, you go to texting, but you don't click on anybody's name. You just go there where you have to put in the information. So it's blank there. You know, you put in 704, don't put a name, and then get all those names from that. And then 704 and 980, that's another number down there. You'll pull up everybody that's in your telephone that you got programmed in your telephone to know who you know in 980 or 704. I've done it many times before, guys, and it brings up people I've forgotten about, haven't called in years, and they still on my telephone. So you're going to make sure that you do that. So that will be good, and you'll know who you've forgotten about. And I've called people that I hadn't talked to in years, and they came out to an event, joined the business, or got some products, whatever fitted what they wanted to do. So keep that in mind. Back over to you, Bunmi.
Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Darrell. So we're going to kind of, I don't want to hold you guys too long tonight, so we're going to move to this pretty quickly. So we talked about Charlotte, going through your phone, looking for those zip codes, 704. You said 8980? I think you said
9980. And right. Some people, you can put 336s, Greensboro, all the way up to about maybe 35 minutes from Greensboro, from Charlotte. It's an area code called 336. Those people can drive, they don't mind driving 45 minutes, because if you make the business, if you make the products, if you make the event, walk on water, they'll drive. 45 minutes is nothing, you know, when you have an interest in doing something. Think about driven before to go to when you was younger, or maybe now to go to a concert or go see something you want to see, to see somebody talk or speak, and it was an hour or 2 hours away. You went there because you wanted to go. Don't assume that people won't go and will not come. You got to make the business. You got to make the products. You got to make the event walk on water. They will drive. Back over to you.
And so as distributors, as business owners, it's not about 45 minutes for you all. It's about 6 hours, maybe 8 hours. It's about doing whatever it takes, because you got to understand, convenience and greatness don't mix. It may not be convenient to do those things, to get to an event that's states away, but being successful means not sometimes, every time, oftentimes inconveniencing yourself. You give us some immediate comforts today for more comfort down the road. So that's just what champions do. That's what leaders do. They get to the event. They travel. For example, Jackie and Gomesia, guess what she's doing? She's not traveling from her state of Florida to South Carolina or to North Carolina. She's traveling to Africa. Does she have to? No. Does she want to? Yes. Why? Because she has a big vision for what she wants to build. She wants to get into the trenches with her team. So is it a sacrifice? Yes. She has to leave her family for 90 days. And so she's leaving her family for 90 days. What do you think is going to happen for her business when she does that? And then you got some people who don't want to drive 2 hours to get to a meeting. But there's somebody who's going to fly, pay multiple thousands of dollars, rent an apartment, and go for 90 days. Now that's leadership. That's what it takes to truly, I'm not saying y'all got to go to a different country, but I'm just trying to show you all some of the things that leaders do when they are serious. And I'm telling you, it's like life and the universe looks at what you're giving to it and is asking, is she tough enough? Is he strong enough? Is he going to put in the work? Is he going to make the sacrifices? And once you've proven that the answer is yes, then your dream is handed to you, which it seems like on a silver platter, but you paid the sacrifice and paid your dues all along the way, but you will be tested. So you have to understand, you got to press through. So I'm asking some of you, travel to Charlotte. I'm asking you to get an event in your area. And I'm asking you to show up strong, mightily for your business every single day. Every single day. Let me tell you something else leaders do. I'm just talking about Jackie tonight. But she has training for her team. Well, she's not expecting, okay, well, let me just look at bunmi to do it. She's like, no, these are my people. Let me figure out what do they need to do week 1 when they're in the business. What do they need to do week 2, day 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to give them some of the steps that they need to do. So we talked about on May 1st, personal initiative. Personal initiative. That is one of the main qualities. You read it in Think and Grow Rich. You read it in Think Your Way to Wealth with Napoleon Hill and Carnegie. You can't wait for somebody to tell you what to do. Yes, you collaborate. Yes, you may get advice, but you have to figure out what it is that you want. And then you got to take the steps to go and get it. So in taking personal initiative, understand this, guys. I want everybody to look at me real closely. I can give you skills. One of the things I do, I post a lot on Facebook because I want to be an example. I know I show what it is to have a work ethic. I show what it is to connect with people. I show, what it is to how you can be out and connect with people and sell and how to pique interest and all those sorts of things. I can help you with skills, but one thing that I cannot help you with, one thing that Dr. Darrell cannot help you with is with desire. We cannot help you with the desire. Y'all got what I'm saying? Nod your head so I can see if you understand what I'm saying. Like, I can't be the one that's there that's saying, come on, Danita, make 20 calls today. Come on, Tarvis, go out and get 5 new names and numbers today. Come on, Brandy, schedule a home party. I mean, why should I have to beg you to get your goals and dreams? It's not my job. Your dream should wake you up in the morning. You should have something internal in you that pushes you to do those things that you need to do. So I can give you the skills, but I can't give you the desire. Napoleon Hill said, desire is the starting point of all riches. You got to have that want to inside of you. Something that drives you to say, man, I'm building this thing. Man, who can I call today? You know what? That person told me no. She told me no. I'm calling 10 more people just because that one person told me no. Who can I meet with? Who can I take over coffee and sit down and share my vision of what I'm going to build? Oh, you do have a vision, don't you? You should have a vision of what you want. If you don't, you better get one. As I said before, you can never hit a target that you're not aiming for. You got to be aiming for something. You got to be aiming for something. So that's part of the personal development today. I can give you the skills, but I can't give you the desire. And if you got to figure out what you need to do to cultivate that championship mindset and that winner's attitude, because as we said before, if your why isn't super strong, you will quit. You will, because it gets tough. That's what a lot of distributors do. They sign up in business and they're more talk than action. And then when things get hard and when they get tested, when they get rejection, then they give up and they quit because their why wasn't strong enough. But you got to figure out, what is that why? Do you want to leave your job and fire your boss? You're tired of having to ask somebody, can you take 2 weeks off? Are you always saying no to your girlfriends when they say, hey, do you want to travel these places and you don't have the money? What is your why? Are you retired, but you really can't live the lifestyle that you want to live in your retirement? I don't know what your why is. You got to figure it out. Is there things you need, things that you want for your family? Are you tired of the struggle? There got to be something that's pushing and pulling you to build your business. Personal initiative. You got to take that, because it's not my job to say to the team, come on, get moving, make your calls, do this, do that. I shouldn't have to do that. Okay. Now I know not everybody is super motivated. So sometimes, you may have to fill in and you find yourself in that role. But I'm talking to a lot of you all here. If you all are telling me you want to make $5,000 a month, you want to make $10,000 a month, don't lie to yourself. Just don't do it. If you're not willing to put in the work, it's okay. Like, if you just want to make enough money to get your products for free, I promise it's okay. I love you. There's nothing wrong with that. Just do that own self, be true. If you don't feel like doing the work, then say, I don't feel like doing the work to do that. But because I'm here to tell you, if you're trying to make comma money residually, you're going to work. You're going to have to step out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to learn some new skills. You're going to have to read some books, y'all. Like, I wanted to increase my skill set in developing leaders. What did I do? I got on Google and I searched for books, and I ordered the audio book. And I ordered the books that taught me, that gave me things for developing leaders. So maybe you need to learn more about how to prospect. Maybe this is network marketing. A lot of you aren't networking, and a lot of you aren't marketing. You got to get out of your house and network and meet people. If you're saying you're in the no friends and family left NFL club, no friends and family left, well then, dadgummit, you got to meet some new people. Get out of your house and go networking. Go to, like Cassandra did. Cassandra, we went out the other night. She got 5 names and numbers. She said, Bunmi, I got 2 3-ways tonight from the people I met this weekend. There are no excuses. You can make money or you can make excuses, but you can't make both. You got to get up off of your butt. Your butts, your BUTs. I would have done it, but those are the excuses. The excuses that will keep you stuck. So make sure this week you take a greater level of personal initiative. Final thing I want to talk about is this. There's more than one way to skin a cat. I'm not trying to tell you that my way of doing business is the best way, that it is the way that you should be doing it. I'm saying you got to be making great connections with people. Every single day you need to be connecting with people. But there's more than one way to connect with people. But you got to figure out the way that you enjoy or the way that you like best that's going to get you into action. Because if I say, you like Dr. Darryl and Cassandra and go out and walk up to people and get those names and numbers, that may scare the pants off of you. And then you may be fearful and you're not trying to walk to anybody and you won't do it. So I'm not going to tell you to go out and prospect like that without any card in your hand, right? So maybe your way is videos, but maybe you're really scared of videos. So your way isn't videos. Maybe your way is home parties. You like to entertain and you can see you inviting your friends over and having 5 people every Sunday after church over your house. Maybe you do it that way. Or maybe you like the telephone. Maybe you will be that person who dials for dollars and you don't like face-to-face, but you know what? You can sit there with a list of numbers and just go dialing and dialing. Or maybe you don't like dialing. Maybe you use social media and you're doing Facebook ads and getting people to come to you that way. So there's so many different ways to market. And if you don't know what they are, Google it. I promise you. Anything you don't know, you go to google.com and you type it in, how to market, how to prospect, how to grow a team. And I promise you, you will find information there. You guys get what I'm saying? So yes. It's really, you guys got to figure out what it's going to take for you to get moving. You don't have to look at me and do it my way, but you got to find some kind of way. Does that make sense to you all?
Yeah.
So you need to pull yourself up into your office and again have a conversation with yourself about yourself and say, self, what is it that you need to get moving every day? What is it that you need that's going to propel you to talk to more people? What is it that you need that's going to get you closer to the income that you want that you haven't been doing? And you got to figure out what it is for you. But I would say this, if I were y'all, I would start by waking up earlier and doing personal development in the morning. You need to listen to some type of motivational video and do some type of reading for at least 15 minutes a day in the morning. If you're not getting yourself started with personal development, you're not setting yourself up. You got to get balanced. You got to get focused. You got to sell yourself on you. You got to sell yourself on your future. You got to sell yourself on your unlimitedness. You got to sell yourself on God being your business partner. You got to sell yourself on there's nothing that's impossible. You got to sell yourself on all things are possible. You got to sell yourself on walking in faith and belief, and get yourself right. You got to get your mental right, and then start taking those steps. And when you get yourself in order in the morning, you've done your reading, you've done your prayer, you got your meditation, you got your affirmations. Now you got your power. Now you can start walking in power. Now you're making your phone calls in power and you're talking to people. You got that posture and you got that swag and you got that confidence, but you got to get yourself set up in the morning. Does that make sense to you all? Why are you smiling, Cassandra?
Oh, yeah.
I see you smiling.
Because almost everything you're saying, I just said on my YouTube video today.
Great minds think alike.
And it's so true. It's so true. I'm telling you, it's so true, guys.
You can't do this business. I mean, you may start up, but you can't be wimpy in your mindset. You got to be strong mentally. I mean, and I'm not talking about this business. I'm talking about success in general, guys, in anything you do. It's easy to go to the job, and the man say, you work an hour, I'm going to pay you $15. You work an hour, and pay you $20 an hour, stay here for 8 hours. I mean, that's easy to do. But you're so much more than that. You know what I'm saying? You're so much more than just doing that conditioned thing of exchange that time for dollars. And you know what that's going to get you at the end of 40 years? So for 40 years, you're just going to work for somebody else, telling you when you can go to the bathroom, when you can take off, taking out your taxes first, giving you the little bit of money left to live on, and you're going to do that for 40 years. But you can't work hard in your own business for 3 to 5 years. I want y'all to, y'all got to really, truly, you got to make a 3 to 5 year commitment. I'm not saying 6 months. I'm telling you. You got to make a 3 to 5 year commitment for you that you're not going to look to the left, you're not going to look to the right, you're going to stay focused, and you're going to build this thing to put something in place that's going to pay you substantially. You're going to make money all along the way, but if you want to put something solid in place, you got to make a 36-month commitment. As fast as these years go around, 36 months is going to happen real fast.
Yeah.
And that's 36 months of focus, not of being in, because there's a difference between just being in and signing up and actually working your business. There's some people, listen to me good, y'all, you can be in a business for 36 months, but you've put in the work of 3 months. You got what I'm saying? Because just because you're in name doesn't mean that you're working. If you always start and stop, if you make 1 call a day, if you make 3 calls a week, that's like in a month you may have worked 1 day, literally. Okay, so
yep.
I want to see. I think my father logged in. Daddy, are you on there? I know.
I saw him. He's on.
If you know how to, oh, I see you. Do you know how to unmute, Daddy? See if you can unmute, or maybe I can unmute you.
You can unmute him, Boom, if he don't see it. You have the ability.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find it. There we go. I'm gonna unmute you. Okay. Hey, Daddy, how you doing?
I'm so excited I can't stand it.
I know that's right. Hey, listen, you and I made a video a week or so ago in reference to being committed to winning. Cassandra loved that video, and I just want you to talk a moment because, guys, for those of you who don't know. For those of you who don't know, you know, my parents, they're retired now. I grew up in a network marketing household, and they went from struggling like everybody else, having meetings but nobody showed up, you know, talking to people and getting a rejection. Everybody has to go through that. There's no big deal. To making over $50,000 a month and being a top income earner in lots of companies that they have been in, well, several companies they've been in their history. So just recently, my father, he loved what Laura Life is doing. He's a health enthusiast. And so he lives now in Colombia, South America. And he said, okay, you all are open in Colombia. I'm going to come out of retirement a little bit. But, Daddy, I don't want you to talk about that commitment to winning because people need to understand the mindset that it takes to win. going from 0 to hero and being committed to that. Talk a little bit about that, please.
Absolutely, Bunmi. You need to look up the word commitment. See, we have goals, and because we have goals, we think, you know, we're going to win. But until you commit to your goal, see, having a goal is one thing. Committing to that goal is totally different thing. So if you're thinking about winning, yes, you got to have goals. But guys, you absolutely positively have to commit. And committing is a big, big deal. Most people want to stick their toe in, you know, they want to test it, but they don't want to jump in. I mean, back in the day, I used to have something over my door, and it says, winners win and losers lose. And a lot of people didn't understand that. They said, well, winners win, but Zeke, are you saying a negative, losers lose? No, you can take the winner or you can take the loser. The choice is yours. But until you commit to winning, you are not going to win. I mean, you're going to do a little of this, a little of that, make a little money, but I'm talking about winning and winning big, where you are totally independent, where you get up when you want to get up, where you do what you want to do, where you go where you want to go, and you know nobody can tell you what to do. Guys, that is a luxury, and most people never get to that point. But my mentor always used to say, if you want to be somebody, you got to show up every day. And when you show up, you got to do something, and you got to do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. It's not like I'm going to do this. You got to find out what it takes to do the job completely where you can win. And sometimes it takes going deep down and pulling out of you what it takes to win. See, every man and woman, they got it in there, but they won't go down deep enough to pull it out. If you want to win, you got to understand it's absolutely, positively going to be worth it. See, that's the deal. I mean, all the crap that you go through, I mean, that's going to be history. But the way you live life going forward after you win, you're going to have that every day, the rest of your life. See, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, we're talking about paying a price. You're daggone right we're paying a price. You're supposed to pay a price. I mean, ain't nothing free. You know, we had a guy in our organization say, want something free? You know who I'm talking about. But no, there's nothing free. You have to pay for it. And it's okay to pay if it's worth it. So you get yourself a big goal, one that's going to keep you excited. Yeah, the rejection. I mean, you have to kind of, winners have to grow up. I mean, rejection is a little slap on the hand. You're going to get that. But what does that compare to you becoming totally free? I mean, free, where you are the boss. You make the decision. You are in charge. See, and that's not going to come easy. But like my mother said, guys, it's going to be worth it. So commit. I mean, look up that word and understand that word, because it's a powerful word. It's a word that will get you to the top. Bunmi, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Awesome. I love that story. I'm a good student. I wrote it down. Commit to my goals. How long is it going to take until the job gets done? Go down deep. I got it all right here. I wrote it down, and I'm going to put it up on my bathroom mirror. So, guys, you heard it from Zeke's story. You got to go dig down deep. And this week, I want you all to do some of those things that you know that you need to do that you haven't been doing. I said, whoever does 23 ways in the month of May and 23 ways in the month of June, we're going to give you that 3-day vacation stay. It's something that's easy to do, but guess what else? It's easy what? Not to do.
Not to do.
It's so easy to do. But guess how many people on the team are doing it? I think Gloria Gilliam she may have done 10 so far. She's probably in the lead. Maybe Alan has done 5 or 6. And then I think Gil maybe has done 3. And here we are on the 20th of the day of May, and nobody's even done 1 a day. Just think about that, guys. What does it say? You got to go internal. Somebody was saying something? Oh, I thought somebody was saying
just said I did 1.
Oh. No, you've done more than 1, girl. What are you talking about? As many 3 ways as you've been doing? Huh?
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Okay. But anyway,
You
I'm
done
just talking
11.
Oh, it's Sylvia. That's right. Oh, Sylvia. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave you out. Sylvia's done 11. 11, guys. So she may be in the lead. Her and Gloria are running neck and neck. But anyway, step it up. You know, in this industry, 3 ways is just like a part of the process. Don't think about you and yourself. You're helping that person when you doing that 3-way. You're bringing that person to the expert. You're letting them see the support. You're letting them see the camaraderie. You're letting them hear from somebody other than you. So it's not that whether you need help or not, even though a lot of you still need help, but it's about this is the sponsoring process. And you have help, and you're letting the person see that. So if you're not doing a 3-way, you're like really don't care about that person. Because you are training them when you do the 3-way to show them how it's done. And if you don't bring them in the right way, then they're not going to know the right way to do it themselves. So that's real important. Let me move on. Radio commercials. So, you know, we're going to get on the radio. I talked about this, I think, last week. So we're going to be doing these tea commercials, and it's going to be awesome. Praise 106.1. It's a great responsive radio station. Only got a spot for 10 people. Joanne Jocks has sent in her $100 already for the month. Yanni has sent hers in. We got other people who have paid some down, but we need to know it's time to collect the money now so you can hold your position. So this is a co-op. So as the leads come in from the radio, we're just going to give it out to the people in order that you paid and just keep on doing it, you know, around and around. So I've asked you all in the chat group to put I've asked you all to put a testimony on the testimonial line. I need your help. I mean, that's something that's easy to do, guys, but I just need 10 seconds. Of those of you who have testimonies on the T, right now we're just focusing on the T, but if you want to leave another testimony, you can, because I could use it later for something else. And I just need you to say, hey, this is Billy Bob out of Chicago. Before the tea, I was tired all the time. I started drinking that tea. Not only did I lose 5 pounds, but now I'm getting my energy back. That's it. Say your name, where you're from, or maybe say your name and your profession, a little something, but it's like real quick, because we're going to string together maybe 5 powerful testimonies, and we need it to be real short. It could even be 5 seconds. Hey, this is Joanne. I didn't think I could do it, but I lost 10 pounds drinking this tea. Bam, that's it, okay? Nothing long and drawn out. It needs to be short and sweet. And so I put a phone number. There's a PIN number. I need you to dial into that line, and please leave me a testimony, because the longer it takes to get this thing together, you're delaying us getting the commercial done. So let's all play team and do that, okay? One more thing is, hey, Jackie and Gomencia. Jackie, can you unmute? I'm gonna unmute you. I don't know if you're available to talk real quick. But I just gotta give honor and credit, you know, where it's due. It is more than a notion, guys, to build a business in a different country. When you're here, it is. Hey, Jackie, are you out there with me? Jackie, you there? Jackie, I just unmuted her. Maybe I need to, I can't find her now. Oh, she is. Okay. Maybe she's not around. But let me tell you guys, I don't build myself in other countries. I was about to do Ghana, and then I saw, like, wait a minute, let me just focus right here, because doing that is just, it takes a real certain skill, right? And Jackie has the skill. She knows what she's doing, but it is talking about work. I don't know if she sleeps. And just talking about all the things that she has to do to keep the team running and trained, and the way we got to present, and because they don't have data there, and their data costs, and it's harder to watch videos. It's a challenge, but she's doing it, and she's doing it masterfully. And again, she's traveling to South Africa, and oh, there you go, Jackie. I think, Jackie, I just wanted you to talk a little bit, because you got your head down and you focused on what you're doing, and you're building in South Africa and some other countries. But I just wanted the team to hear your voice and to be inspired by you. To take a minute just to share, because you have an incredible work ethic and a vision and a focus. And I just want the team to hear from you for a bit. You there, Jackie?
I'm showing you new ground, and you will need to step away from all preconceptions and restrictions.
She posted, Bunmi, that you can't talk right now.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. All right, cool. All right.
She said, sorry. Thanks for the opportunity, but we can't talk right now.
Okay, great. So, but anyway, you guys, you'll see some us posting sometimes about Africa and what she's doing, and it's just tremendous. So if she can do that, you can talk to people in your own backyard where it's so much easier. Guys, do the home parties. I know Tut from out of Maryland, he's looking on the schedule from out of Baltimore to look and see when he's going to have his launch or his grand opening. We need more people from the Baltimore area to step up or come together and do some things. So I'm waiting for you all to do that. Dr. Darrell, is there anything that you want to share before we go? We can't hear you.
Okay, I was talking on mute. Yeah. Pretty much you said it all. Again, the people have to know what they want. They have to be inspired. If they can't get inspired, hey guys, if you can't get inspired, at least go find some motivated people. Now, I've seen people do that and be successful. Find those people, and then you can take a vacation and cut back and let them go make it happen. But anyway, these skills that we're talking about, things that we're talking about doing, it will come out and be used in every part of your life. Dealing with your kids, dealing with people, relatives, friends, whatever you do, these skills are needed to be able to stand up, to be a leader, to take control, and to be on top of things. And even if you say, well, I'm not a person that want to take control, but at least be in the know and know what to do and make it happen. As Bunmi said, I really agree with her. Don't say you want something and you're just not willing to do the work for it. And that happens a lot of times. I know people, and that, as Bunmi said, we're going to still love you, but don't fool yourself and say you're going to do and you're not willing. Now, sometimes we get up, we fall down. We get up, we fall down. But when you get up, at least go through the motion, go through what it takes to make things happen, and then you might fall down again until you get the hang of things and get things running. But don't get back up and you're still not doing nothing, and then you're down, you ain't doing nothing, and you ain't doing nothing when you're up. Make some things happen when you're doing it part of the time. And I tell some people, you might want to just be here and just like listening to Bunmi talk and like listening to be a part of something. That's okay too. It's like a social club. If that's what you want to do, but understand, hey, I'm in a social club. I love listening to Bunmi. I love listening to everything. But don't say, oh yeah, I'm gonna make that money. I want to do it. And none of the time you're putting effort forth, being up and being down. So just look at what you want to do. Life is so enjoyable. And it's more enjoyable when you can do some things and have more money. Therefore, you can help more people. And with this right here, you're going to save some lives. You don't want to come up and somebody dies in your family or somebody dies in the church that you could have helped out. You didn't say nothing about what you had. Now, you're just a messenger. They might not want it. And I ain't saying we're going to save everybody's life, but we can extend it. We could do some things for people that they didn't know could be done. But you didn't open your mouth, and when that happens, that used to happen, that makes me feel bad. That I could probably help that relative or friend, but everybody know, I'll tell everybody. Even people that told me no 1,000 times over 20 years of experience, I'm still telling them what I'm doing. They're not going to come back and tell me, you didn't tell me about that right there. That could have helped my mom or cuz. That could have helped my mom or my sister or my brother. And you didn't say anything. They're not going to tell me that because I'm going to tell them about it. So search your soul and think about how many people you saw that you could have helped. But again, I'm not saying you're going to help everybody. You're just the messenger. But at least let them know what you're doing. Back over to you, Bunmi.
Okay, well, let me tell you, one person is letting them know. Ronnie, I just unmuted you. Ronnie is new to the team. Ronnie, are you out there with me?
Yes, I am, Bunmi. Can you hear me?
I can. Let me tell you, I love this lady's energy already. She called me the other morning early. I think she'd only been in the business, I don't know, a couple days or whatever. And she shared with me a powerful testimony. And I know the power of video and testimony. I said, wait. I need to get this on video. And she got on video. I said, wait. I need to get this again on Facebook Live. And I made a Facebook Live with it. Ronnie, if you could share with the team your testimony from taking these products, and then you made a declaration of what you're going to do as far as building this thing. So talk to us, Ronnie, what's going on with you and these products?
Well, I'm so excited. Hey, team. What really blew me away was last Wednesday, I received I started the products. I let, the tea seep, for overnight. And Wednesday morning, drank the tea at 8:30, but I also put the O2 drops in it, and I also put a half packet of Thrive in it and mixed it and drank it hot. Didn't think anything of it, and my roommate and I just were going bike riding. So that was at 8:30 in the morning when I drank it, and we went bike riding at 11 a.m., so 2.5 hours later. But what was amazing was we rode 7 miles from southwest Detroit to downtown Detroit, to the riverfront, for any of you from the D. That was 7 miles one way, but we also came back 7 miles, and we did that. So again, round trip, 14 miles in less than 3 hours. And on top of that, even to this day, that same day, I had never felt a thing. I hadn't felt it, and this is with the honest truth. I didn't even feel as if I had been on a bicycle. And that was amazing to me. And I said, and I'm thinking in the back of my mind, well, I guess I'll feel it later. Later came, didn't feel anything. Later that night, I had so much energy still, and I just drank the tea at night, but I had so much energy that I stayed up late and decided to start cleaning, doing some things that I was going to put off for the next day. So I thought, well, maybe I'll feel it the next day. So Thursday morning, it took me until Thursday afternoon to realize that, one, not only had I been on the bike for the first time since before 2013, but I still did not feel as if I had been on a bicycle. And that when I drank the tea Wednesday morning, that was the very first time I drank the tea.
And so you did the tea, the Thrive, and the O2 drops.
Yep, all at the same time. And just for those who weren't on the Wednesday night call, who I had shared with everyone, I was one of the very first. I'm a network marketing brat also. Some folks are military brats. I'm a second generation network marketing brat as well. The industry's been a part of my life for 42 years. My parents have been networkers for about 50. And the thing is, I'm always usually a lot of times one of the first ones that companies will seek when they want to build a team in an area. I was one of the very, very, very first, and it's embarrassing to tell this testimony, but it's the truth, and it's my truth. I was one of the very first people to experience and ask to try the O2 drops. So I was one of the first in Michigan to be exposed to it. And a week before I got the call from Elizabeth Hanna, my sponsor, about the tea, I was thinking the week before, I said, "Why, I wonder if O2 is still around. I haven't heard anyone speak of it for a long time." And then the following week, I find out that O2 is attached to this. The O2 drops are attached to this company. And just, for those of you that didn't hear the other night, I'm a recent cancer survivor, stage 4 stomach, stage 4 liver, stage 4 spleen, all at the same time. And so I hadn't been on a bicycle since before 2013, or I say BC, which is when before cancer. I hadn't been on a bicycle since BC, before cancer. So I'm telling you, we got a serious, serious winner here.
Well, not only do we have a winner in these products, we have a winner in you. And so we are so glad that you are now AC after cancer and that you got these products to keep you cleansed out and those cells oxygenated. And girl, just keep telling your story. And she said, I'm telling you all, a year from now, you're going to see me as a six-figure earner. She said, it's not a maybe. That's right.
6 figures a month. Absolutely.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm talking about. So guys, listen. 6 figures a month, that's about having a vision, and she knows what it takes and is willing to put in the work, taking that personal initiative. So this is really, really important, guys. So let's go here this week and dig deep, as my father said. Let's dig deep. Let's talk to more people. You should be on a video blitz. Not many of you are blitzing with those videos. Facebook loves video. They love lives. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. Make yourself the videos, okay? Continue to do that. If you let up, keep pressing in. Call me. I'll be on, do some lives with you. That's always a good thing to do. Cross line with other people. You can do that. Randy Steen, who went from having a 90% blockage to a 12% blockage because of those organic greens. Get him on a live with you. He'd be willing to do a live and talk about that, with you. Whatever it takes to get you in front of people, you got to do that. ABC, always be connecting, okay? And so does anybody have anything to add before we leave? All right. Remember, tomorrow's the standard noon. Tuesday is our opportunity call. Tonight at 9, we have the detox tea call. Oh, it's no longer on Wednesdays, guys. It's only one day a week now on Sundays. So let's hop off of this. If you got some guests, go ahead and get them on the detox tea call. And if you're not in the big group chat, join that, because we post things in the chat group as well as in the regular Facebook group. Dr. Darrell, are we good to hang up?
Hi, I wanted to say.
Hey, sounds like a winner.
I mean, I think Yanni was trying to say something. Was that Yanni or Ronnie?
Yanni.
Go ahead, Yanni.
Yanni, yes, go ahead.
Okay, was that Ronnie then?
Nope, it was Yanni.
Okay. Yanni, we can't hear you. Yanni? Okay, well.
Yanni, we thought you had something to say there. We were going to let you say it.
Maybe it wasn't Yanni. Was it somebody else?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, okay. Oh, Sheila, we can't hear you. Okay, go ahead, Sheila.
Hi there. Hi, everyone. I just wanted to say I ran out of Thrive the other day, and I thought I had another pack and did not. So Bunmi introduced me to Miss Gloria here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And so I went over to pick up some product from her, and I'll tell you, that lady is a treat. She tried to get on a little while ago, but I think she put in the wrong she put in the wrong website to get on. But anyway, she was a treat. So we talked about 30 minutes in reference to the product and getting people to listen to her. And I said, like me, I'm not, it's okay that people are saying no. And I was telling her how I'm still going through the painful no's, but it's a process. And she did a great video the other day in reference to meeting me. And we put our faces out on Facebook. And my God, I was so glad to get that Thrive Bunmi, because I had been without it for 4 days. I feel so much better just getting back.
Did you get your order in now, Sheila, so you can get some in?
I was so excited. I forgot to put the order in, but that's okay. I got 2 packs, and I'll get some more. It takes only 3 days to get it in the mail. But that Miss Gloria is a treat. She's going to knock this out of the park on June 1st. And already, I'm not having my own party. So Bunmi, I'm plugging some people in to her party. So I got a list of folks, because I am having my sister's birthday party that I'm planning. So since I have some guests, and she's only about 8 miles straight shot up the way, that's going to be included in her birthday surprise that we're taking her to a tea party.
Okay, awesome.
Right. That's nice.
So June the 7th, we're going to be at Gloria's neighborhood community center that afternoon. I think it starts about 1 o'clock or so. You'll see the flyer. And then the next day is the bigger event on that Saturday at 10 a.m. We're going to have the presentation and training. We want you all to come for that. And that's going to be at the Mecklenburg Library. So more information coming soon. And we already put one flyer in the group. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much.
Let me say something on this. Sure. Now, make sure you invite people out. When you can't come, you say, there's no way. I'm nowhere I can get there. Invite. Put people, do Craigslist, do something. Find some people there, because we've had people be very effective using Craigslist. Just talking about the tea party and losing weight, and that you can put that on Craigslist, and we be surprised who will call you. You send them there. We take them in. Where they buy products, they sign up in the business. Guess what? You get paid. Back over to you, Boomy.
All right, there we go. Well, guys, let's hop on the T call. And I don't have the number in front of me, so hopefully you printed out the conference call list, and I'm gonna post it again in the chat. With that, guys, we love you. We eat up 3 ways like Tic Tac. So I'll see you this week. Want to call with us. Bye-bye. Have a good night.
Eat up 3 ways like Tic Tac.
Good night.
I like that one. Good night.
See you, Tarvis.
All right. Good night. Good night. Till next time, Gadget. Till next time.
All right.
Tic Tac.
Good night, everybody.
Hey, Case. Good night. Good night. I know that voice.
I got